Welcome back. You're still watching Network Africa on Channels Television. Now, the president of South Sudan, Salva Kiir, has not been too cooperative lately in signing the peace deal, which has not only been signed by the rebel leader Riek Machar, but is also crucial in restoring the world's newest country to better days. As a result, the United States is proposing implementing a United Nations arms embargo on South Sudan and further targeted sanctions from September the 6th unless President Kiir signs a peace deal to end the conflict. According to a draft resolution circulated to the United Nations Security Council, if UN Secretary General Mr. Ban Ki-moon reports before September the 6th that both parties have signed the deal and implemented a ceasefire, then the arms embargo and further targeted sanctions would not be implemented. South Sudan plunged into civil war in December 2013 when a political crisis sparked fighting between forces loyal to President Kiir and rebels allied with his former deputy Riek Machar. Well, to some health matters now. Lately, it looks like almost every day is significant. Yesterday, it was the World Humanitarian Day, and today is World Mosquito Day. Now, every 20th of August is set aside in honors of the work of British doctor Sir Ronald Ross. He is the man who discovered that mosquitoes carry malaria and also laid the foundation for treatment of the deadly disease. In order to mark this day, we'd just like to bring your attention to some facts about mosquitoes which you probably didn't know already. Now, according to our research, we understand that mosquitoes are now being grouped as not as insects, but as animals in this context. They are the deadliest animals in the world. And I'm not mincing words here. More deaths are associated with mosquitoes than any other animal on the planet. Mosquitoes may carry any number of deadly diseases ranging from malaria to dengue fever to yellow fever and also encephalitis. And did you know that there are up to 3,500 species of mosquitoes in existence? Well, that's a very large number, but thankfully, only a few attack humans. Now, if you've been bitten by a mosquito, which we clearly all have in Nigeria, it's only female mosquitoes that have done that biting. They bite humans and they also bite animals. What we also know is that females lay their eggs in shallow water or even damp soil. So what you can do is to get rid of stagnant water in your homes and also places of work to avoid breeding them. And the best time to actually avoid mosquitoes is in the afternoon because they are not fans of hot weather. Mosquitoes are attracted to carbon dioxide, lactic acid, and octinol, and these are all emitted from human beings, which is why some of us are bitten by them on a regular basis. And here is one very alarming fact about mosquitoes. Around 250 million people are affected by malaria each year, and out of that number, 1 million people lose their lives in the process. Well, we're still looking at health, and the World Health Organization has announced that Somalia is free of the polio virus after no cases of the illness were reported in the past year. Now, the Somali Ministry of Health and its partners say they hope to announce full eradication of the virus in the next 3 years. Abdulaziz Billo for the Voice of America reports from Mogadishu.
After years of massive vaccination campaigns against polio, the World Health Organization and the Ministry of Health jointly declared Somalia polio-free.
Since 1 year, we have no polio case in Somalia. We hope that our vigilance, our surveillance system will continue, and inshallah, after 3 years, if we will declare after 3 years eradication of polio from Somalia.
For years, Somali health authorities, with the support of UN agencies and the World Health Organization, worked to vaccine millions of Somali children, mostly under the age of 5. The virus has sickened many children in south-central Somalia, formerly under the control of the terrorist group Al-Shabaab. Polio is a contagious viral disease that can cause paralysis in its victims. This child in a displacement camp is a living example of how serious the polio virus is. He can't walk like normal children, but only crawls. To avoid any repeat of this crisis, the Health Ministry and its international partners have promised to step up the immunization program all across the country. Polio remains endemic in 3 countries: Afghanistan, Nigeria, and Pakistan. Until polio virus transmission is interrupted in these countries, all countries remain at risk of importation of polio, especially in the polio virus importation belt of countries from West Africa to the Horn of Africa.
Well, still to come on Network Africa. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and a documentary filmmaker opts to capture the South Sudan crisis in pictures in his latest film tagged "We Come as Friends."